Surely. Let's get straight into it and make the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So once again, the game that I was planning on going to has been beaten by the weather. So I thought, why not a better chance of going to not only one of my favourite non-league grounds, but one of my favourite non-league clubs as well. So that is what we're going to do tonight as we're to Garforth Town versus Pontefract Collieries. So in today's video, I've got my thoughts pre and post match, as well as the match day vlog itself. And we've been a new ground on the channel for this season. We're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get this video underway, if I could ask a huge favour from you all, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and give the video a like. Whether you're an old or new viewer, any support really does help this channel grow and is much appreciated by myself. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video. But anyway, enough about that stuff. Let's get into my pre-match thoughts. So let's start off with the league table then. So this is a cup game. It's a West Riding Cup second round, but these two teams are in the same league. So starting with the home team at Garforth Town, they're currently in 9th place at 22nd in the Northern Premier League East Division, having won 8 games, drawn 3 and lost 6. Whereas Pontefract Collieries are just a few places below them in 13th place, as they have won 6 games, drawn 5 and lost 6. Garforth's last result was a 1-0 win at home to Sherwood Colliery, and even though they lost the game before that, they are actually in pretty good form. They've won 3 of their last 4 games, and despite them beating my team Rosenton Main in the semi-finals of the NCL Premier Division playoffs last season, and of course going on to win the final and get promoted, I have got a big soft spot for Garforth Town. They are one of my favourite non-league clubs. I just really enjoyed my visit last time. Like I say, it's on the channel, so if you want to check it out, go ahead and do so. It was a top table clash with Emily, but it was just, yeah, a great club. Like I say, a really good setup, really good people, and it's one that I've been looking forward to coming back to for a while. So I thought as soon as this game got called off, it were a perfect chance to do that. And as for the visitors, Pontefract Collieries, their last result was a 1-1 draw away at North Ferriby. So that brought to an end a 3-game losing streak for Pontefract. So they're currently winless in the last 4 games. But before them 4 games, they had actually won the last 4 games in a row. So a bit of a weird bit of form, like a bit of a weird drop off there. So I'm not too sure, what's gone on with that after such a good winning streak. But nevertheless, Pontefract, another club I enjoyed visiting. I visited them just last month, so that video is not too far back on the channel if you want to check that out. But I had a really good time at Pontefract, a really good club. And yeah, it's should be a good battle. This, like I say, a bit of a local derby as well. These teams not too far away from each other, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. So this is the second round of the West Riding County Cup. So in the first round, Garforth had a 4-2 win away at Brighouse Town, and Pontefract Colliery actually had a bye in the first round. And by the looks of it, they were the only team who had a bye, and I think the main reason for that is because they are actually the holders of this cup. They won it last season, beating Knaresborough by 4-1 in the final, so they will be looking to do that again. These two teams have already met once this season, the game being at Pontefract, where it finished in a 2-2 draw. So I think that brings us nicely on to my prediction for tonight's game then. So which team do I think is going to advance to the third round of the West Riding County Cup? My prediction is I'm going to go for Garforth here. I think Garforth's going to do it. I think, like I say, I think they look a bit stronger than Pontefract at the minute. They're in a bit better form. Like I say, it's a cup game, so that probably doesn't mean anything. But I'm going to back the home team here. I'm going to go Garforth Town 2, Pontefract Collieries 0. Anyway, that is it for my pre-match thoughts then. So it's my second visit to Garforth Town, travelling with my dad. It's the first visit here. So, like I said, I really enjoyed my visit last time. I'm hoping I will enjoy it just as much this time. So I think it's time to head over there. So without further ado, let's head on over to Garforth Town and see how tonight's game goes. Oh. Tackle. Oh.
Pontefract Collieries scored by
Yeah. Oh.
Pontefract scored by number 10 Jack Boyle.
Oh. Should have been. Against his own player. Surely. Nice. Yeah, Mum.
Goal scorer for Garforth Town, number 11, Matt Ankley.
Oh. Physical has looked against Cleforce, but was still look more than these. Oh. Oh. That's gonna hurt. Oof. Oh. Oh, great. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, safe. Look over the wall. Oh. Surely.
Goal scorer for Garforth Town, number 17, Sam Barker.
We're gonna get a winner now.
Yeah. Game his ball back. No way. Oof. Turns a rare game, this.
No.
Oh. Comeback's over.
There'll be a minimum of 5 minutes added time.
Nice. Tackle. Great tackle. Okay, so I've just got back from a match where it's finished Garforth Town 2, Pontefract Collieries 3, and wow, what a second half that was. In all honesty, the first half wasn't that great. It were a back and forth game. Both teams had chances, but they were pretty tame chances. Like, when I say chances, for like, chances that the keeper doesn't really have to work for, like shot straight into the keeper or going well wide. However, Pontefract did take the lead just before half time. Pretty good goal as well, to be fair. So that brought to an end not the best of halves with a good goal. And I actually said to my dad, it's a bit weird at the minute. Kind of like the last 4 midweek non-league games I've been to. First half has been pretty poor, and then the second half has been really good, like just an open game. And that was the case tonight as well. And I said that to my dad jokingly, and once again, it's happened. Really, really good second half. Like, very open. Both teams having a lot of chances. And yeah, like I say, Pontefract went 2-0 up, just managed to catch it. I was just walking out as they scored the second, so luckily just got it on camera. And then Garforth came back into it, scored 2 goals. The second goal was just before the board went up for added time, and then Pontefract, not long after that, went down the other end and got themselves a winner. So absolutely crazy at the end. And yeah, really, really good tie, and a proper advert for non-league football. And once again, like I say, I always enjoy my trips here, and that was the case tonight as well. First half, you're kind of thinking, I've been bigging up Garforth quite a bit to my dad. Hopefully this does liven up. And then, like I say, in the second half, it certainly did do that. So commiserations to Garforth. Like I say, I do really like the club at Garforth. So hopefully, like I say, just a blip, and continue the good form in the leagues. Good luck to the rest of the season for Garforth, and good luck to Pontefract Collieries in the next round of the West Riding County Cup. Who knows, can we do a back-to-back cups in a row? I'm sure we'll find out very soon. But yep, another enjoyable visit to Garforth Town. So I suppose all that's left to do is rate the ground. Okay, it's time for Rate the Ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each new ground we visit in the 24-25 season, we're going to give them a rating on 5 different categories. So we've got pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each category is going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put them into a table with all the other grounds we have visited this season. So this time is the turn of Garforth Town. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. I'm going to start off with pre-match then. So what is there to do before the match? So we're non-league clubs. This is mainly going to be the clubhouse, and Garforth's got quite a nice clubhouse, to be fair. I actually think I preferred it this time to when I went last season. I don't know if I've done anything with it recently, but I don't know, I just preferred it more this time. I mean, the game against Emily, it was absolutely packed. Couldn't sit down. There were a lot more, like the attendance were a lot lower tonight, so you had a lot more room to manoeuvre and get a seat and stuff like that. And yeah, it's an impressive clubhouse. It's got a lot of potential, and I really like it. So in terms of pre-match, it's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the catering. Now, I didn't actually get any food this time. I've had food here before, and it was pretty nice, to be fair. We've got a good range of options. Drinks-wise, absolutely excellent. We've got Veltins on tap, and, the Steins, which are superb. I'm a big, big fan of Veltins, so that's very good for me. But, like I say, overall, pretty good, to be fair. Prices aren't too bad. And, yeah, pretty solid overall. So, once again, it's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and I say it quite a lot. This is one of my favourite non-league grounds. I just love the big stand, to be fair. You get a very, very good view of the pitch, and although there's not a lot on the other sides, it's still, still quite a nice setup, to be fair, in terms of the other 3 sides. You've got a bit of a terrace behind one of the goals, and then like a wall going around, which, like I say, it's quite a neat, tidy ground in terms of that, but like I say, I just love that stand. I love the setup. I'm a big, big fan of this place. It's going to get nothing else than a 5 out of 5. Next up, we've got atmosphere, and I remember Pontefract Colliery fans, when we went there, they were pretty good, and there weren't really a lot to share about in the first half, and it felt very, very quiet, but when it got going, it was superb. I mean, we're talking non-league football here, which usually the best of atmospheres. Pretty good. Like I say, Pontefract fans were singing quite a bit. Garforth fans were getting a bit back when they equalised as well. So when it were going, which, you know, it were for a lot of the second half. So pretty good all in all. So I'm going to go for a 4 out of 5. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. Once again, a very enjoyable visit to Garforth Town. Like I say, I thought we were going to get let down by the first half, but the second half definitely lived up for that. We had entertainment, we had goals, we had back and forth, plenty of stuff, plenty of singing from both the Pontefract and the Garforth fans, and a great advert for non-league football. So overall enjoyment, it is getting a 4 out of 5. So this gives Garforth Town a total score of 20 out of 25, which out of 34 teams this season puts them into 5th place in the table, level with a small team called Liverpool and Anfield Stadium. The only difference being, like I say, if teams are level on points, overall enjoyment is the deciding factor, and Liverpool have an higher overall enjoyment, which means they're higher in the table. So, like I say, 5th place currently, and a very good score, 20 out of 25. You can't complain about that. Like I say, always enjoy coming to Garforth. One of my favourite non-league setups, and once again, it didn't disappoint. So, like I say, thank you to everyone at Garforth, a great club, going in the right direction. So, hopefully, keep this up. And you never know, potentially make the playoffs this season in the Northern Premier East Division. And also, good luck to Pontefract Collieries. Like I say, I have got a soft spot for them as well as Garforth. A very, very good club. And I wish you all the best for the rest of the season. I'm sure we will meet again, both teams, at some point during the season. So, like I say, I'll keep a lookout for your results, and fingers crossed you'll both be up there come the end of the season. But anyway, in terms of this match day vlog, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Whether you're an old or new viewer, any support is greatly appreciated, and it really does help the channel grow. Also, remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel is going to be on this Saturday, and it's a big one as we complete the NCEL Division 1. The last round to do, we're heading to Yorkshire Amateur as they take on Louth Town. So until that video, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.